Hello guys, so it was OpenAI's DevDay 2025 few days back. So they have released a bunch of cool stuff. So let me show you. They have released apps inside ChatGPT, AgentKit, Sora 2 in the APIs, and a bunch of others. So in this specific video, I will be going deep into the AgentKit and the ChatKit they have released. So let's first go to this link. You can give it a read, what it is and what not. So, but I am directly going to the link of the agent builder. So let me first come in. Yeah, the UI looks something like this. So what they have done is they have tried to copy n8n. If you have not seen n8n, it's also a workflow builder. So the n8n is much more advanced. You can plug in many other tools, but yeah, it's the n8n. And what OpenAI guys have tried to do is to build a similar kind of workflow builder, so you can create your own workflows. There are also templates they have shared. So if you go to any of the, like if I click here, you can see a similar kind of thing. So these are the templates you can try it out with. So in this video I'll be going through how to create your own workflow from scratch. So without wasting our time, let's first create our new workflow. So yeah, so we have a bunch of things, a lot less than n8n of course. So n8n have a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, but still it's the UI and everything is minimalistic. So yeah, it's simple. So what it has is, it has the start node, it has the agent node, and a bunch of other things, end node, and what it has, nodes. Okay, nodes is generally like for describing what each node is doing. So yeah, file search, it has to go through vector search of things. So like if you have any vector store, it can query that. You have guardrails. So what guardrails does is, like, you can input the user query or the LLM response according to this guardrail. So if you don't want to jailbreak or hallucination, what you don't want, you just enable that. Let's not go to the details of this. So you also have MCP. So you can add a bunch of other things, bunch of tools they have provided inbuilt. So you can also add your own server, MCP server, you just by pasting the link. I'll be coming to that, but yeah, so you can do a lot of things here. Yeah, this is the start node and this is the agent node. So I'm planning to have like a 3 agent system to know, like, to show you how to build a workflow from scratch inside this OpenAI's workflow builder. So what happens is, we have the start node, and let's take is this agent. So I will name this as classifier agent. Classifier. Okay, only classifier. So we will be having like what I'm thinking of showing you guys, 3 agents and this classifier agent. So what this classifier agent will do, like, we'll have more 3 agents here, 1, 2 and 3. So these 3 we have, and this classifier agent will classify the user query. That will be the start node. It will classify the user query according to which agent to pass to. Okay, let's first define the prompt here. Classify the query into code, resume and search. So we have these 3 agents. So this will be my code agent, this will be my resume agent, and this one will be my search agent. Cool. Okay, so yeah, what I have given to this classifier agent is classify the query, that will be the user query, into code, resume or search. So yeah, if any question related to coding, it will go to code. If any question related to the Surya's resume, that is my resume, I will be attaching like as a vector store. So this will be going to resume agent, and if any question which needs to be searched on the web, it will go to the search agent. And the user query is this one. So how it comes is, like, you just type user query and add context and put user, like, input as text. So here you can see input that is given by the user is stored in the inside input variable, that is input as text. Fine, that's cool. So let's link them up really quick. Yeah, so we have linked them up, and what we need is, we need to format the response. Okay, so yeah, output format should not be text. We need something JSON type of response. So what we'll do is, yeah, we will just copy the prompt that I have mentioned here, and yeah, the output format of the JSON will be like, let's generate the output format of the JSON. This is my prompt. please provide the schema, output schema, output schema. Fine. So you don't need to manually add the schema, so you can also do it manually. So you can add the property, you can do bunch of other things, property name, description, all these things you can add, like the output schema for the agent. So why we are doing is, if it is suppose code, it will go to code agent, if it is resume, it will go resume agent, and if it is search, it will go search agent. So for this we are defining the sort schema, category to code, resume or search. So it is a type of enum where we have given code, resume or search. You can also add anything random, so you can add that also. So we only have 3, so we are defining only 3 because we have 3 agents. So yeah, we can update this up, and yeah, so it will give us, this agent will give us the response as only these 3 enums. So we also need to have if else block here, because yeah, because we'll be routing according to those response. So yeah, let's type in here. So if it is code, so input, not input, actually we need to first combine this, connect this. So if we now click this and see up here, yeah, you can get this. So we want the category, we have defined the category, that is the output response, output schema. So this category should be equal to, you can do a bunch of things, but I want to do equals to code. So if it is equals to code, then we'll do something. And if it is what this is resume, if this category is equals to resume, then we'll do another thing, and else we'll go to the search agent. So let's connect them up. Code, if code, code agent, if resume, resume agent, if or else we will just connect to search agent. Fine, that's it. It's so simple. So it's much simpler than n8n. Of course it doesn't have so many things that n8n have. Okay, let's try this out. Yeah, first we need to add the things, also the instructions here, the system prompt. Also we can add the tools, and also I have not told about the model. So inside this agent blocks, so we have something like model. You can choose the model. You can also choose the high, like reasoning effort, because GPT-5 have reasoning effort, so you can choose that also. And you can also choose tools, so you can choose the tools you can use here. So yeah, a bunch of things you can do. So we don't need tools in the classifier agent, but of course we need in these 3 agents. So in the code agent I will be using one of the MCP server, that is context7. So if you don't know context7, it's a MCP server for providing like any docs related to code, any docs, like if it like can be like Vercel AI SDK docs, or like LangGraph docs, any docs related to code. So yeah, this is the GitHub repo of context7. It's by Upstash. So what you can do is, you can just come in here and copy this URL. Yeah, we need the MCP URL, MCP server URL, and just you can also choose other MCP servers if you want to connect, but I will be connecting to the custom one. So let's paste this here, and we'll be having none, authentication as none, and label is not required, means yeah, we can add the name as context7. You can connect it. Fine, is establishing connection to the MCP server. And then what you can add this. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Yeah, I have added the tool, that is the MCP tool, context7 tool, to the code agent. Let's add my resume here. We can add file search as the tool here. So in this file search I will just upload my resume. So yeah, let's upload my resume. Where is it? So yep, here is it. And it will be just acting like a RAG agent. So retrieval augmented generation, right? So it will be acting as a vector store. So it will perform vector search, and we can attach this. It will be stored inside your OpenAI account. You can go back to the dashboard and see there. So yeah, and of course these all are not free. You are charged on the basis of how much you have used. So it's a usage based charging. So yeah, in the search agent what I will do is, we will add web search tool. Yep, we are not defining all this stuff because we just want to add everything. So yeah, we have added a web search tool in the search agent. So let's also give the instructions here. So for the search agent I have something like this. So your helpful assistant, please answer the query after searching the web and get the results according to the user query. And the user query is this. And for the resume agent, we will be pasting our this one. You are a helpful assistant, please answer all the questions using the resume file that you have access to. And the user query is this. That's all. And in the code agent, what we will do is we will give the prompt here, that is, you are a helpful assistant, please answer the queries using the context 7 tool that you have access to and the user query. That's all. So the model I have kept the same, that is GPT-5, and reasoning effort to low. I have added the tools as you have seen, and the output format for now is text. So you can also have output format as JSON and something called widget. So for this I think I need to have a separate video, but let's see if I can cover in this video. Okay, so now what you can do is, after doing all these things, I have added I have shown you how to build a workflow from scratch. So now you can do, what you can do is you can preview this. I want to know the temperature, current temperature at Bangalore. So what it will do, you can see it first goes to start, classifier agent, if else block, and the search agent. Why search agent? Because it needs to search the web to know the temperature of Bangalore right now. So Bangalore temperature right now is 21 degrees Celsius, like a little cold. So yeah, and let me search with another thing. So it's going to the classifier agent, then it's going to this block, and finally it come up in the resume agent. So you can see it's searching the file that we have tagged in as a vector search. It's doing the vector search on the dhood, and finally it came up with the response. So what it have, what's there in my resume is mentioned here. So I mentioned in my resume that software engineer, all those stuff. So it's working fine. So also let's test the code agent. So tell me about Versal AI SDK. So let's see what it goes to, which agent it goes to. You can see that the classifier agent classified into the code agent, routed the query to code agent, and finally, yeah, we need to approve the MCP server, MCP tool calls. So just like how we do inside cursor. So yeah, approve. So the code agent is handling all this MCP server tools calling. So yeah, summarizing Versal AI SDK. Yep. So you can see the result being streamed out very nicely. So that's cool. That's very cool. So you see that how easy it is to build this much of complex agents inside OpenAI. Another thing I wanted to show you is yeah, first of all you need to publish this. So let's give it a name of this. So let's keep it for workflow 1. Yeah, so let's publish this. And yeah, I wanted to also tell you one thing, that it's under the hood using agent SDK. So you might have know that OpenAI have their own agent SDK. So it's in both in TypeScript and Python. So all this code, all this UI is on top of this agent SDK. So they have kept the UI very simple and built on top of their agent SDK very nicely. So yeah, and now what you can do is you can use ChatKit. So this ChatKit is a library in React, for the UI. So if I go to where is it? Yeah, OpenAI ChatKit. This is the repo. So OpenAI ChatKit starter app. So this is the starter kit. It's in Nextjs. So what you can do is you can just clone this repository. So I've already done that. This is the repository. Yeah, you can see in the package.json it have something called OpenAI ChatKit React. What you can do is you can npm I install all the dependencies. I've already done that. Before running the server, what you need to do is in this env.example, they have also told to paste these two API keys. So you would need the OpenAI API key and the ChatKit workflow ID. So the ChatKit workflow ID I have shown you just now. That is where is it? This one. That is after publishing you will see this. So where you'll find this is if I close this, yep, inside this code you can find workflow ID. You just copy this and paste it inside .env. So I have already created the .env with my OpenAI key So don't copy my OpenAI keys because I will be surely deleting that. I have pasted my OpenAI API key and also the workflow ID. So let's change my workflow ID to the new one. So now let's run the npm run dev. Okay, so npm run dev. So I have run the server, and I guess it will be running on port 3000. So there you go. So you get this whole thing with the OpenAI ChatKit. So you don't need to manually put in all the like writing the code for all this. Like you can just use their ChatKit library and connect the workflow ID that you have built inside the workflow builder, and that's all. So what I'll do is I'll just paste the similar kind of thing what I have asked in the preview section that I've shown you. So let's ask about, tell me about Depsoria from his resume. So it will go and like it will go to the resume agent and fetch us the informations. So yeah, you can see the category is resume, that is given by the classifier agent. So this is the thought. You can see everything. The whole UI is given by this ChatKit library. So you don't need to have all this streaming response and everything. Like you need to build the UI for all those stuff before. But now with the ChatKit library, it's super simple. You just use this library, ChatKit library, and connect the workflow ID. That's all. That's easy and awesome. Yeah, OpenAI have released a really bunch of cool stuff, and yeah, do give it a try, and do let me know in the comments whether if you will ditch n8n workflow and come to OpenAI workflow builder, or will you stick to n8n itself. So yeah, if you like the video, do give it a like, share, subscribe, and all those stuff. Let's see in our next video. Till then, peace.